You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Road Rants for Black and White Sports. Well, Enes Kanter of the Boston Celtics of the Marxist NBA of China is still speaking out and will not be silenced when it comes to China. And the other day, he put out a message before his game and said free Tibet. And then he went in on some of the injustices surrounding China and what it is communist China does. Well, one of the key things in all this was the treatment of Muslims, the Uyghurs over there. That's right. And I've been very vocal about it. John Matrix has been very vocal about it. And some of the atrocities over there that China puts on the Muslim minority over there. And I call LeBron James out for it all the time. LeChina James. Because LeBron will run his mouth about everything. He's got something to say socially about everything, except he stays away from the issues involving China like a punk. Okay, let's just keep it real. Well, Enes Kanter is showing that somebody in the NBA, besides just Kyrie Irving, has a spine, some testicular fortitude that neither LeWoke James, LeBron James, LeChina James, or that spineless commissioner known as Adam Silver, neither one of those guys have. Because of that, the other day I said the Knicks and Celtics game wasn't shown in China. Well, China has banned all Celtics games going forward over there. So, just to get that out of the way, they have permanently punished the Boston Celtics, my favorite team, what used to be my favorite team when I still actually watched the NBA, no longer shown in China. And I'm sure right now Adam Silver is he's somewhere having a litter of kittens. He is so worried about what's going on. Oh, by the way, the other big story in this is that Enes Kanter has called out Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who, by the way, is another asshole that runs his mouth about everything, and went after Kyrie Irving. Well, Enes Kanter called him out as well. Okay, so Celtics, Enes Kanter eviscerates China over the treatment of Uyghurs, calls out Muslim leaders and athletes. Boston Celtics Enes Kanter came after China again on Friday and called out Muslim leaders and athletes as he brought to light the human rights abuses suffered by Uyghur Muslims. Kanter, who called China's Xi Jinping a brutal dictator in a video advocating for Tibet earlier in the week, put out another message focusing on Uyghurs in the region of China. Kanter was wearing a Freedom for Uyghur t-shirt as he spoke to the camera. And this is how big tech works, guys. I can't even say exactly what it is he said without them nailing the channel. Let's just say China has done a lot of bad things over there to the 1.8 million Uyghurs in that region in northwestern China. The Chinese government has been taking sweeping measures to crack down on Uyghur people simply because they embrace their own religion, their own culture, language, history, and identity. The Uyghur region has become an open-air prison and surveillance state where freedoms are non-existent for Uyghur people. The Chinese government has been taking sweeping measures to crack down on Uyghur people simply because they embrace their own religion, their own culture, language, history, and identity. The Uyghur region has become an open-air prison and surveillance state where freedoms are non-existent for Uyghur people. It talks about the concentration camps over there, being sent there for simply applying for a passport, for texting someone who's overseas, or believing in anything that does not align with the Chinese Communist Party's agenda. Adam Silver has got to be shitting a brick right now, because so much of the NBA's money some have estimated like $10 billion a year is funneled in off merchandise sales, TV streaming rights over there. I mean, this is a mess for the NBA. Kanter put several Middle East leaders, current and former Muslim athletes, on blast for their silence in the treatment of Uyghurs. Quote, all of us must spread the word, call on the Chinese government to free the Uyghur people. It's so disappointing that the governments and leaders of Muslim-majority countries are staying silent while Muslim brothers are getting taken out and tortured. I cleaned that up a little bit. Let's put it this way. It's all bad. And this goes out to fellow Muslim athletes as well. Why are you staying silent? Mohammed Salah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Amar Khan, he's a boxer. Mohammed Salah is a soccer player. Say something, do something, speak up. Your silence, your inaction is complicit. I love it. I love it. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has become LeBron James. He has went off the deep end talking about social issues and the damn jab, but won't say anything about China. Kanter saved his final words for Xi. Heartless dictator of Xi Jinping and Communist Party of China, I'm calling on you right now in front of the whole world. Close down slave labor camps and free the Uyghur people. Stop the genocide now. The NBA and Celtics didn't respond for comment, by the way, to Fox News. Wow. Oh, man. And they go on to talk about some of the heinous things going on over there. The heinous things. I mean, they're so bad I can't even say the stuff on YouTube. Quote, there are several restrictions on freedom of religion or belief and the freedoms of movement, association, and expression, as well as the Uyghur culture. Widespread surveillance disproportionately continues to target Uyghurs and members of other minorities. Whoa. And of course, the Chinese UN ambassador called the accusations, they're groundless accusations, unfounded lies, is what he said. So, and we know that's BS. We know that's total BS. It's about time. It's about time. Now, what's amazing is we got Enes Kanter doing this. We circle back around to LeBron. Do you remember when Daryl Morey came out with his free Hong Kong statements? Now, Daryl Morey is one of the highest IQ guys in all of sports. He is a known basic genius, okay? And LeBron had the unadulterated nerve to go back and tell Daryl Morey he should get more educated on an issue. Can you believe that? A freaking moron. It's unreal. But LeBron won't say a word about this. Enes Kanter has to. Now the Celtics have been punished for it. And I can't wait. He's going to keep forcing the issue. I hope other NBA players are involved. Some of you other NBA players that I know watch this channel, you need to come out and say something too. Draymond Green, some of you guys, come out, say something, all right? Make a statement against this crap. And look, we can almost forget about Nike athletes saying shit about this, okay? Because Nike is so intertwined with China now that they called themselves the brand of China. Well, NBA is the sport of China now. So, look, good to see somebody in the NBA with a pair. By the way, Daryl Morey said he received serious threats after he made that proclamation. So, Enes Kanter is putting himself out there. Good job. I commend him. Look, I don't always have to agree with it. He has said some things in the past in regards to the jab that I don't love. But in this particular case, Enes is doing the right thing. So, good job. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.